I've always thought that one of Jesus's most recognized teachings is particularly helpful here. This is a teaching that a lot of people recognize comes from Jesus, one of his most famous ones, but I found very few people actually understand the nuance of what he's saying and how it applies to situations like this. Matthew 5:39, Jesus says, if somebody slaps you on the right cheek, turn to him the other one also. And people are like, okay, what does that mean? Does that mean that if somebody smacks me on the cheek, I get back up and I'm like, I'm still standing. Take another shot. I got all you, take your best shot. I'll stand here all day. Well, no, okay? First of all, somebody, at least in the way Jesus is telling it, somebody that's slapping your cheek is not trying to kill you, right? I mean, no martial arts textbook says go for the cheek, right? Nobody says that. In Jewish metaphor, cheek meant relationship. And so when Jesus is talking about smacking the cheek, he's using an image of somebody is insulting the relationship, not trying to physically harm you, but they're insulting the relationship. They have slapped you and said, I'm insulting this relationship. So what do? Well, you got three options, right? Option number one that feels instinctive is you smack their cheek back, smack you back. And we go back and forth like this. That's option number one. That's instinctive for most of us. Option number two, for more of you that are passive, you offer them the same cheek. I'll just keep taking it. I'll just keep taking it. You're just gonna keep wronging me. And this kind of feels like you're being a good person and not responding, but the problem is it's just welling up inside of you until eventually you either explode or you just cut off all affection for that person. That's offering them the same cheek. Jesus' option is turn to them the other cheek. The other cheek means, watch this, I'm actually confronting you about what you did. I'm saying you insulted this relationship and you and I can't have a relationship if you keep doing that. But I'm willing to not repay you evil for evil, and I'm going to instead turn to you the cheek of a new relationship. It's another cheek. And I'm saying I'm not gonna pay you back for that, but I want a relationship with you and I'm willing to let that go, but part of letting that go means confronting you and telling you that we can't have a relationship if you're smacking the cheek all the time. That's the nuance Jesus is going after. You're confronting evil, but you're doing so in a redemptive, restorative way because you're restoring the relationship, not trying to pay him back.